In 2014, I reviewed the ATV1800 from MyGica, and it was an amazing device. But now let's fast forward to this year and see what's new in the 2015 edition of the ATV1800E. A device review of the 2015 edition of the ATV1800E. And make sure you guys visit MyGica.com and find out more news on the ATV1900AC. So a year later, we have the 2015 edition of the popular device from MyGica. So let me tell you what's new inside the ATV1800E. They went with a newer model of the AM Logic S802-B, which features Dolby hardware support through HDMI, and they have included 2GB DDR3 RAM to help power the ATV1800E, and more storage space of a 16GB flash NAND, and that's only the beginning. While they stayed with the same look outside the box, there's really no need to change anything about it. I love the glossy darkened window shade. The minimal look gives it a clean appearance along with the red lining accent in front of the ATV1800E. The only lights you'll see in the front is when the actual data is coming through the device, which is not bright at all, and that's always a plus for me. Like I said before, it may look the same, but there are a few changes inside the hardware port. The 2015 ATV1800E now comes with a dual-band Wi-Fi to connect to 5G on your home network, and even features a built-in Bluetooth as well. Now, in case you missed it in the beginning of the video, I did mention that the HDMI port now supports Dolby 5.1 hardware, so you can have the theater sound in your home. What I love about the ATV1800E is they are the first device to have 4 USB ports for any accessories you have to plug in it, and then of course an SD slot to hold more storage for all you space fanatics out there. While with my use of the MyGica device, it never really got too hot when watching tons of movies at home, and that's because of the vents at the bottom of the ATV1800E. The remote is on the small side, similar to the Fire TV remote, but it outperforms that, which I'll show you why in a little bit. Now, the front of the remote, you have dedicated buttons like a volume, a stop button, and a mouse trigger button. The only thing felt short was air mouse capabilities, so you better press that D-pad button for a while. Now, I know from the top view, the buttons look flat, but they have a slight lift from the remote to give you a sense of pressing the button. Now, the great thing about the KR40 is you don't need AAA batteries. I don't know how long the battery will last, but time will tell. Why is this a better remote? Because it has full QWERTY keyboard on the back. Now, I know what you're thinking, there is no way I can type on that thing. Well, the keys are spaced out for a better approach on bigger fingers, which isn't a problem at all. It's actually holding the remote itself with both hands to type. Now, with one hand use, it's very easy to hold to press the front buttons, but holding it with both hands, it's difficult because of how thin and wide the remote is. Now, with my use, it never really bothered me, you just kinda gotta get used to it. MyGica, a smart choice. Visit mygica.com. Now, on boot, you will get the Kit Kat logo and then their infamous MyGica intro video, which is always impressive to watch. Now, the boot time was only a matter of seconds, and that's always a good thing as well. MyGica's interface has always been user-friendly to anyone that uses the device. It has a similar look to an Xbox UI with a big bold icons and square shapes to distinguish where you want to go on the device. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a 4K TV to display the clarity of the ATV1800E, but it can do that. Now, the Android OS is 4.4.2 Kit Kat. Now let's check out what comes pre-installed on the ATV1800E. You have the general apps from Google and Netflix, Miracast, YouTube, Kodi, Quick Boot, Upgrade, and a MyGica store. Now, the MyGica store is impressive as well. You can install apps without the use of an account or email. That's because it's powered by Aptoide. You may see apps that you don't see on the official Play Store, and there's no limitations as well. You can easily install apps from the MyGica store within a matter of seconds. It's on your app drawer and ready to use. Now let's move on to the video quality on this MyGica device. Here's YouTube showcasing the transition to full screen, which is seamless and no lag at all. Now here's a movie using the 4K movie player. I simply continued from where I left off from the movie, and not even a blink of an eye, it starts playing. But do keep in mind, this is not streaming from the internet. It's an actual file that I put on the device. Now let's try the app called Kodi, which seems to be the popular media player on the MyGica devices. While the Kodi version isn't the latest, it still does the job in what consumers will use this for. The performance of it is still up to par. As I scroll through movie posters, and you can see with just a matter of seconds all metadata appears instantly. So let's go ahead and choose a trailer to showcase the capabilities of streaming online. Now keep in mind that I am connected with Wi-Fi 5G, and just like that it instantly plays the video, and you can see that it's full 1080p video showcasing vivid colors and great quality. Now seeking through the video isn't a problem as well through Wi-Fi connection. There's a bit of a 2 to 4 seconds lag, but it catches up and continues to play the video streaming online. Here's a quick tip. If you press the menu button on the remote, you can kill all the apps that's currently running. This feature always helps out with the performance on the device. Now, did they really need to re-up this device? Well, my answer would be yes. The reason being is to play catch up with today's technology. The upgrade was very much needed, and replacing the remote with the KR40 is a great addition to the device. Now, reason being is the full QWERTY keyboard that comes with it. Now the 2GB DDR3 RAM was very much needed so we can help out the performance on video streaming either online or offline. Now my only gripe with the ATV1800E 2015 edition is to bring on the updates right now, but overall great device and with a great upgrade. The very first device with Android 5.0. For more information, visit mygica.com. If you like the video you have just seen, make sure you subscribe to us and like our video at youtube.com/xbmconnect. And make sure you follow us at xbmconnect to all the social medias.